Hello viewers and welcome to News and TV. I am Makanaka Masenyama. Stories making the headlines. MDC VP Elias Mudzuri fears for his life from angry party youths in the courts. Ex-Minister Chombo's trial stalls as he gets passport back. In business, Zimbabwe's hunger troubles become worse. In sports, Boso in tricky chicken in clash as Dimbare face Yada. Now the news in greater detail. MDC Vice President is now living in fear for his life following threats to harm him by militant party activists angered by Wednesday's court decision nullifying Nelson Chamisa's incumbency as leader of the popular opposition. This was revealed by his spokesperson, Father Rungano, in an interview with NewZimbabwe.com on Friday. Rungano said the former Harare mayor was confronted by a dozen party youths at his Harare home this week, where they banged the gate, shouting obscenities at him while accusing him of supporting the shock court ruling. The youths accused him of secretly sponsoring the court decision that has the potential of breaking the MDC. Mudzuri was last year forced to abandon an MDC protest rally as angry supporters bayed for his blood, accusing him of selling out. Zimbabwe is headed for a blackout in the next 3 months following revelations by government that the country may not be able to generate enough power as water levels have gone critically low in Kariba. This was revealed by Energy and Power Development Minister Joram Gumbo during a post-cabinet media briefing this Friday. Gumbo said there was need to manage the remaining water levels well to avoid a complete blackout. A Gukura Hundi survivor based in Matebeleland is still suffering from a sexually transmitted illness contracted when she was raped by government forces during the dark period. This was revealed by the National Peace and Reconciliation Commission's Neti Masanu while tabling the NPRC's 5-year strategic plan to stakeholders in Masvingo on Tuesday. The action is part of the Commission's efforts towards resolving the drawn-out emotive matter. An estimated 20,000 civilians died in the hands of the military during the early 1980s in Matebeleland and Midlands provinces. The period also saw massive torture, rape and arson. In the courts, embattled former cabinet minister Ignatius Chombo, who is facing corruption charges, was Friday given back his passport to allow him to travel to South Africa for a medical review. Chombo, a prominent member of ZANU-PF's now decimated Generation 40 faction, has been in and out of the country for medical visits following his arrest over graft-related crimes in 2017. His ailment has not been disclosed before the courts. His case was pushed to June 21 this year, pending a Supreme Court determination on his application for stay of prosecution. He argues his rights were infringed. In business, Zimbabwe's hunger fears continue to be complicated following revelations by the Grain Millers Association of Zimbabwe that none of the SADC countries has surplus maize to sell to their troubled neighbor. At a joint press briefing with the Confederation of Zimbabwe Retailers in Harare on Friday, Grain Millers Chair Tafadzwa Msarara said his organization has now set its sights on importing the staple grain from countries in South America.
In the next fortnight, we have started the process of going to South America to look for additional maize. There is no country in SADC that has got excess maize. Zambia's figures came out yesterday, or rather recently, and they can't export. The same with South Africa. The cyclone and the drought really affected the crop production in SADC.
The event saw the signing of a memorandum of understanding on industry self-regulation and the basic commodities price monitoring initiative by grain millers and the Confederation of Zimbabwe Retailers. Zimbabwe's hunger troubles come hardly 3 years since government embarked on an ambitious Command Agriculture scheme which saw farmers receive loans to enable them to produce for the country. We shall be taking a short break, but we'll be back soon.
I joined Diaspora Funeral Police when my father passed away. Without them, I don't know where I could have started with all the things I covered for the funeral. For me, to be honest, Diaspora Cash Plan, it was very easy, good transaction. It was only a matter of a phone call. Then they said they would do everything the rest. To be honest, by end of the day, I got the settlement.
We end with sports. Struggling Premiership giants Highlanders' hopes of ending their woeful start to the 2019 Kasolaga Premier Soccer League campaign face a big hurdle this weekend as they face a tough Chicken Inside, which has emerged one of the favorites to clinch the country's most coveted football prize. Boso are at home to the 2015 champions. In other matches, Dynamos hope to continue their revival operation under coach Tondera Indiraya when they face Yada at Trofaro Stadium on Sunday. Matches to be played on Saturday shall see Harare City take on Bulawayo Chiefs at Trofaro, New Boys Mushowani Stars battle Army side Black Rhinos, while Power Generators ZPC Kariba entertain Ngeze Platinum at Nyamonga Stadium. For Sunday clashes, Triangle host Caps United at Gibo, Herentals play Manika Diamond at the National Sports Stadium, Tel One face Champions FC Platinum with a clash between Wange and Chapungu, completing week 7 of the current Premiership campaign. To end this news bulletin, here is a recap of headlines once more. MDC VP Elias Mudzuri fears for his life from angry party youths. In the courts, ex-minister Chombo's trial stalls as he gets passport back. In business, Zimbabwe's hunger troubles become worse. And in sports, Boso in tricky chicken in crash as Dimbare face Yada. Reporting for NewZimbabwe.com, I am Makanaka Masenyama. For these and more stories, do visit our website www.newzimbabwe.com and our YouTube channel, NewZim TV.